I thought I had made it. Clean shirts, polished shoes, bank ID card hanging proudly on my neck. People in my neighborhood started calling me banker. My mother cried the first day I resumed. What nobody knew was that I had just joined a cartel. Not the kind with guns, the kind that slowly eats your life while smiling at you. Year 1, I arrived before sunrise every day, left after dark. Targets, pressure, fake smiles for angry customers. Managers yelling about numbers like lives depended on it. But outside, people respected me. Girls liked bankers. Friends asked me for loans. My family thought I was rich. Meanwhile, I was earning barely enough to survive. Still, I told myself, it's temporary. Year 2, I sat for the conversion exam. Over 1,000 people were invited for interviews. Only 50 got employed permanently. 50! The rest of us clapped for them, smiled with them, congratulated them, then quietly returned to our desks pretending our hearts weren't breaking. But I still had hope. I told myself, my turn will come. So I worked harder, came earlier, closed later, hit impossible targets, answered customers with forced smiles, and waited for the day HR would finally recognize my loyalty. Year 3. 3 of my friends had moved abroad. One started a business, another learned tech. Me? I was still standing in the same banking hall saying, "Good afternoon, sir." Same shoes, same stress, higher targets, no permanent employment, no pension, no security, just promises. Year 5. My blood pressure started rising. I stopped laughing naturally. Every Monday felt like being dragged into interrogation. The permanent staff treated us differently, like disposable soldiers, contract staff. That name alone sounded like you don't belong here. Year 7. I trained new graduates who earned more than me. One day, a customer insulted me because the network failed. I apologized, even though it wasn't my fault. That night, I sat in traffic for 3 hours wondering, how did my life become this? Year 10. I was now the experienced guy. The younger staff respected me. Funny thing, outside the bank, people still envied me. They saw the suit, the ATM cards, the polished English. They didn't see the panic attacks, the unpaid bills, the fear every HR email brought. Because in this cartel, anybody can disappear overnight. Year 12, my back hurt constantly. My hairline started retreating. I looked older than my age, but I couldn't leave. The job had become a prison with air conditioning. Year 14, new hires started calling me boss. That word hurt because I knew the truth. I wasn't a boss. I was a survivor, a tired soldier waiting for his turn to be erased. Then year 15 happened. I was 40 years old. HR sent a message, "Please come to the office." The room was cold. Too cold. They thanked me for my service. 15 years, thousands of customers. Missed birthdays, missed weddings, missed life. And all my loyalty was compressed into one small payout. I stared at the figure. It couldn't even buy back my youth. As I carried my box toward the exit, I saw him, a young guy, maybe 24 or 25. Fresh suit, bright smile, hope in his eyes, holding new employment documents. He looked at me with admiration, probably thinking, that man has made it. I wanted to warn him. I wanted to say run, but the security door opened behind him, and HR called his name, so I just smiled weakly and kept walking, because every cartel needs fresh recruits.